like room A, code B like room A.
Baby, you know I don't pull out when we loving. Touching, kissing, and licking. No one's leaving your panties or something now. In my car, in my crib, I'm shining with this gold grill. I could give a what, how you feel. That booty and them toddlers on the rim. I take a ride in my block, my hood.
Good morning, what's up, MG Gang? Welcome back. It's one of your favorite high school sweetheart. It is Monday, currently 7:07 a.m. and yeah, today is one of those days of those complications we were talking about. You probably have a premise of what we're talking about. Hopefully, Mannie and I sat down and explained that to you guys, and not just jumping into this video and you're like, whoa, what is going on? We are heading to the hospital right now, that hospital where we are going to be giving birth to our baby boy. And we are going to be turning the baby around. We're going to be doing a ECV, which is a version for when your baby is breached. So our midwife and the doctor will be there, and they're going to be basically placing their hands on my belly. It's very uncomfortable, kind of painful, so they do give you medications like epidural. We'll explain all that there. This is just based on what I know from research and what my midwife told me, but I'm sure I'm going to be more further educated once I get there and answering all my questions, because I do have a lot of questions. There is a 50% chance that the baby can turn from this version. If not, then if anything bad happens, I will be doing an emergency C-section. So yeah, which we don't want. It's not a part of my birth plan, but if anything happens, we are prepared. We have wash clothes for the baby, we have the hospital bag ready and stuff like that. So I do have high fluid, so that's kind of like a kind of sort of a plus. My midwife has told us last week when she was seeing if the baby was still breached, kind of is a plus, so that way the baby is able to move around and all that fluid. And since I am a first-time mother, my stomach is still kind of like tight inside of there. So once the baby turns, most likely the baby will stay there in that position, and then from then on I'll be doing a day from that point. So I'm just hurting. I'm not about that vlog life anymore. It's been a while, guys. Yeah, I got my hair done for the birth. I was trying to try something different, by the way. Trying to, let me know what you guys think. Look a little puffy right now because I only had 5 hours of sleep, but I feel refreshed. I did a mask, did my skincare routine. So yeah, Bryson's covered. I fed him. He's here. Where's Brycey? Brycey? Is he here? Oh. Hey, baby. Come here. Hey, baby. You want to see your brother? The doctor told me how to kind of like lower it, since I didn't know. No one was telling me that I could lower. As time went on, that's why I was frequently going to DC, because of the sonogram visits. So yeah, every time when I went, it decreased like 1% each time. So it was like, first it was at 30 and then it was at 26. So yeah, it's still high, but at least it was like becoming to be stable. Sorry if I'm all over the place, guys. It's a lot going on, and since I didn't really inform you, I'm trying to remember like what I didn't tell you guys, and trying to remember back from the weeks when it started and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure you guys are aware by this point, hopefully. And you guys are not like, what is going on? So yeah, Manny's not here because, well, he is here. He's getting ready right now in the other bedroom. We're at my mother's house since it is closer to the hospital. So that's where we've been staying at this whole time. We've been going back and forth to our house, to my mom's house. My mom lives literally like 40 minutes from our place. So that's why we are staying here. So that way if anything happens, we're close to the hospital. Secondly, if everything goes well today, which I hope it is, and you guys can be in your prayers and just say like, and the baby got this, the baby can turn, then we can get a card today. Still getting a card today, but hopefully nothing bad happens. So just wanted to let you guys know, and we're gonna head to the hospital and keep you guys updated. What's up, guys? So we're here in the hospital at the moment. I'm in a little gown, and we're in the room waiting for the midwife and the doctors to come to perform the version where they spin the baby. And yeah, once the doctors come, I guess we're gonna let you guys hear like the risk and all that, because there are risks. There's pros and cons to this version, to this procedure. So yeah, worst case scenario, we're already in the hospital, so they can do the C-section if anything bad happens. So yeah, hopefully nothing bad happens and we can leave out of here with a turned baby and just wait for labor at that point, but we don't know. So it's kind of scary not knowing, because it's like a 50% chance that this version can be successful. And yeah, I don't mind that you receive medication, so I'm gonna ask that too, like if I'm gonna be medicated. And I heard that the people that got medicated had more of a successful rate of the baby turning. So yeah.
The same medication that they give you when you have birth?
Epidural, yeah, that's one. But I don't know if I was gonna get an epidural when I get birth. So since I can't get the natural version,
she wanted for the pain.
because I wanted to do natural birth, but since my fluid is high, my blood pressure kept spiking every time I go to the birthing center, even though it was normal when I go to the hospital. They just wanted to like be safe, so I couldn't have the option of giving birth naturally, like a water birth at the birthing center. So now I have the only option I have is to give birth in the hospital. So yeah, I still wanted to like feel the pain. I want a vaginal birth at all costs. I don't really want a C-section, even though it's not part of my birthing plan. If anything happens, but I do want to experience vaginal birth. And another reason, if I do have a C-section without going into labor, it's going to hinder my pregnancies from here on out, that I'm going to have a C-section every time I give birth, because my body was never induced to dilating into labor. So we don't want that happening. At least, even if that does happen, at least to dilate and my body experience dilation, so I can experience a vaginal birth in the future. So yeah, it's kind of like all this scary stuff. Pregnancy, it's just so much on a woman. I'm telling you, like, I never thought in a million years it would be like this. Like, it's very, very stressful. So think about getting pregnant, guys, if you're thinking about it, because it's a lot.
They doing the what?
The fetal monitoring for the heart. So make sure the heart is fine.
Oh, I didn't know they could check your blood pressure for that.
You see my blood pressure right here?
It's still the same.
It's a 2-in-1 machine.
Yeah.
Only in the hospital you find that, not nowhere else.
So the baby heartbeat is supposed to be that high, right?
140, 150 is good.
The higher the number,
The better it
the
is.
better that heart is, child.
It's a strong heart.
There you go.
You can see the numbers from here? What is it?
It's going between 140 to 150. That's between that range. So that's the baby heartbeat.